next on the docket is Slim. Slim. Oh, this is a good case here. This is a good one. Slim, we have evidence of you the other night approaching two women. And excuse us, what you hear in this recording could be a trigger for some of us. So be careful if you pay attention and listen.
Mute up.
Y'all, this is a trigger. This is Slim, because we all know that Whitney Houston has gone on. Okay? But Slim will always love her. So what Slim did was disrespect Whitney. I might have to get my robe for this and go on and go to court. Because Slim, they said I look like Whitney Houston back there. That could be disrespectful to her family. But I'm beautiful. So, hey, I look like Whitney. I look like Whitney. But to say top shelf is Whitney Houston, let's get into this footage. My Lord.
Too much. No. I'm gonna get it to you now. Nah. Look here, Whitney Houston. You sending yourself way too much.
Oh,
You do too much.
I know you fucking lie. Slim. Whitney. Slim, hold on. We're going to play this back. Now, again, this is a trigger live. This man called this woman Whitney Houston. He called her Whitney Houston. Not only that, he came out the phenomenal time. Oh, tapping the man daughter. Hold on.
I didn't start it.
You sending yourself way too much. You do too much. You do entirely too much. Entirely too much. When motherfuckers, hold on, talking about Miss Nitra had the battle with motherfucking South Santana, and she was like, you had people gifted, going hard, going big. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some, well, I don't want to send my gifts. I just support her through cash apps and buying lunches and all of that shit. No, shut up sometime. No, shut up sometime. No, nobody care about it. You know your position with Nitra. You are a prime example. You know somebody, you know your position with Nitra. You know how she fuck with you. Nah, baby. I ain't gonna even let you talk. I'm not gonna let you talk. I'm not gonna let you talk.
I'm gonna be quiet.
And the reason why I'm saying that shit, you sending yourself way too much. No, I'm gonna give it to you now. Nah. Look here, Whitney Houston. You sending yourself way too much. You do too much. You do entirely too much. Entirely too much. When motherfuckers, hold on, talking about Miss Nitra had the battle with motherfucking South Santana, and she was like, you had people gifted, going hard, going big. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some, well, I don't want to send my gifts. I just support her through cash apps and buying lunches and all of that shit. No, shut up sometime. No, shut up sometime. No, nobody care about it. You know your position with Nitra. You are a prime example. You know somebody, you know your position with Nitra. You know how she fuck with you. Nah, baby. I ain't gonna even let you talk. I'm not gonna let you talk. I'm not gonna let you talk.
I'm gonna be quiet.
So this is part of it. There is a part where Phenomenal Ty comes in. So we're going to just stop right here for a second and get into this preliminary. I do believe this might turn into more of a case, so I might have to step away and get my robe. But in this clip, what we hear is Slim talking to Top Chef. Now, Top Chef had not said anything, but Slim was up. We were discussing the things that I believe the followers bring on the host. At this point, it was a lot going on. So, Slim, we hear you. We hear you in Top Chef do exactly for you to call her Whitney Houston?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to get into my office. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, as he goes back into the office, guys, Top Chef, let us hear from you. What did you do to deserve to be called Whitney Houston?
Well, according to
My
him,
Lord.
centering myself and doing way too much and telling people, as if I could tell somebody what to do during a battle, telling people not to telling them what I do as if my word has enough influence to sway how they move. I don't know where it
No.
came from. Like I said, I didn't have any beef with him. I don't know this man other than him doing some of my songs for me, having a business exchange where on that end and seeing him in the panels. I have no opinion. Heard about his past, as I'm sure as he's heard about mine, but that has nothing to do with me. So I don't know. To be honest, how I feel, I don't know if it was just maybe the alcohol, but even through that, because see, when you get that courage, that liquid courage, that truth serum, it really come out how you feel about people sometimes. And I hate to say that a man is envious. I don't like the word jealous, but something, I don't know what that was rooted from. I ain't never done nothing to this man. So, and I really don't think I center myself any more than anyone else on the panel, to be quite honest, especially him. And I don't have a loud mic and can hear you down the street talking through this. So I don't know where it came from. But at the end of the day, like I said, his opinion of me doesn't measure. It doesn't move the meter in my life. It's unfortunate, but it has no effect on me, and I'm not going to change anything the way I do it because of his opinion of me. That's never going to happen. So I don't know the point. I don't understand the point of it.
Yes, and I would like to say, if I could bring to the jurors' attention, Whitney Houston is an idol. She's an icon. So it shouldn't have made you feel too bad being called Whitney Houston. I would have taken that as, I'd be looking at this picture on the wall saying, girl, they say you look like Whitney Shanitro. That's a blessing to look like Whitney Houston. So I would like to hear from Slim, because Whitney caught a strike.
Can I say this?
He think that your popularity, your hair bouncing, the money, throwing your money around. I'm wondering, where did Whitney's such a powerful word, in other words. You get what I'm saying?
I didn't take it as an insult. I just didn't know how it measured up. I mean, of all people, that's not who I would have, I didn't take it that as an insult. It was everything after that and everything before that I felt was offensive. And telling me, you shut up, you don't talk, I'm not going to let you talk. You don't have that. You don't have the permission to talk to me that way as a man. You know what I'm saying? For real. In the real world, you don't have permission to talk to me like that. You talk to whoever you have, females in your life like that, but not me. I felt extremely disrespected. Didn't start no one being none. I didn't call him out his name. I did tell him I didn't give a fuck, but I didn't call him out his name. I try to keep it, keep it polite, keep it kosher, because like I said, I don't know him. I don't have no beef, but it seemed like his beef with me is strong and is deep rooted for whatever reason. I don't know. That's for him and his therapist to figure out. That's not on me. I'm a mind of business that pays me.
My Lord.
So I hate to interrupt, and
well, why did you? Well, why did you?
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, why did you?
Okay, so
Casey, we are at preliminaries. Let's get a section. Let me see if I got time to fit you in. Are you going to be a part of the trial?
Well, I want to stick up for Slim for a second because yeah. So I kind of feel at fault. Okay, a little bit because it had nothing to do with the people on the panel that he was getting on or anything like that. But in all honesty, I happened to have a conversation with Slim because now Slim and I have been knowing each other for like 4 or 5 years. Like,
girl, what the fuck is finna happen?
Oh, okay, it's not gonna be anything.
I ain't gonna lie, Casey. I appreciate you coming up here to have my back. But I think I got it. I don't want this to turn into something else. I don't want you to be ready to the line of fire, none of that.
Yeah,
no, I'm ready to hear it now, because come on.
All right.
Well, okay, so I was up.
Is this for some breakfast time? So you been knowing Slim 5 or 6?
She been knowing me since I've been on that.
Girl, not poetic snatched her down by the spikes in her hair.
It doesn't have anything to do with me, right? Okay.
Okay. My Lord. My Lord. Oh, girl, she back.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. But
Okay, I want you go ahead and get straight to the point because the moderators is modding here. They mod.
okay. Well, you know, me and my stories sometimes it can get a little long. Okay, so anyways, it was that night, the night that that you had went off and stuff, and it hurt my heart so bad because I love you so much. I love you like so much, and I hate seeing the shit that's been going on. I hate it, right? And so I was just calling him because I'm like, man, I hate that everybody's fighting and all this stuff, and like it upset me so much. Like, and he calmed me the fuck down, which I was like, thank you so much, Slim. Like, this is why I called you, because he was the voice of reason and is the voice of reason. And I think that because, I mean, because I'm like, I love Auntie so much. I love.
You ain't gonna never get her to understand, and she just won't get to the point.
I don't understand because I could never call somebody else's man for comfort.
Favorite nephew, why y'all dropping her?
I can't call somebody else's man
Y'all
for
can't
comfort.
drop her on that note. We don't get to into this fucking story because the way y'all snatching her is leaving question marks.
I wasn't even listening.
How you gonna call somebody else
to the end? We gotta get to
Let
the
my
end what
hair
she's saying.
go. Let my hair
how you
go.
gonna call somebody else's man for comfort? That's just my question.
No.
Yes,
Oh,
this finna turn to a whole nother
Wait.
question.
First of all, I do have one-on-one conversations with people all the time. Six, be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing inappropriate, none of that shit. So
Yeah, but I don't know what it got to do with it.
No,
there are several people that had one-on-one conversations with me privately, you know what I'm saying? And most of the time I do charge. That night I didn't charge because KC been supporting the hell out of me. So no, that don't even spin that narrative.
No.
That ain't
That's why I said don't snatch it down in the middle of what she's saying, because it's gonna be spun. That's why I said don't snatch
And we
her.
gonna clear it up.
So she got to clear it up because
I'm just old school. That's all.
I mean, I definitely want to clear that up because I literally said, Slim, if you want me to talk to 6-footer and then you be in the background and or she tell me what, because I mean, I feel like I've seen her enough to know that like they're pretty much on the same page when it comes to like reasonable things and stuff like that. And so I was like, I love Miss Nitra. I love Shaded. She's a sweet girl, and I just hate that this has happened to both of them and blah 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 blah. So anyways, he calmed me down, right? And so I was so thankful, and I told him, I'm so thankful that he actually had this conversation with me, and that I was appreciative, whatever. And so moving forward, he ended up getting on the panel. Well, now keep in mind, I'm pretty sure he was probably drinking during that conversation, because it's hard for me to like spit stories out sometimes because I go, to the end of the earth and back. So I think that probably he was drinking during the talk, and then whenever he got up there, he was just fighting so hard for you that he just said it wrong to everybody. Does that make sense?
He was trying to repeat.
I wish I could say yeah.
No.
I wish I could say yeah to lighten this up, this load.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciate you guys. I don't even want to have to wrestle through more angles. Know what I'm saying? Was I drinking? I'm always drinking. Why would you ask that? But yeah, that had your situation had nothing to do with it. Know what I'm saying? I would never go at somebody because of you or on behalf of you. So no. Was I drunk though? Yes, I was drunk. Yes.
So is that the same as somebody centering themselves and inserting themselves? Is that I would not say that, Casey.
I feel that.
Listen, I don't think that's what you're doing. But some people might look at it, because I was accused of centering myself and always inserting myself.
I think that's what
in this scenario.
I'm trying to figure out what did she, because Casey, I love you. Appreciate the support.
That's all I'm saying.
But my question is, you said that you could help with the case.
Well, yeah, so it's probably my fault.
Yeah, 6-footer is knocking. So I'm just wondering, how are you saying
it's not
that?
Your fault.
Yeah, no, it's probably my fault that he was drinking more, so he
No,
was more
it's not
drunk
your
when
fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Just let that go. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Y'all, 6-footer, y'all, let 6-footer up right quick. She said knock knock. Are you trying to come up 6 foot or no? Because I don't see you in the queue.
It's
Jay,
not your
come
fault though.
on.
Trust me. I'm a
I
drink
don't
like
see
that
you.
regardless. I just left the store. That's why I had to get back in my office. I'm a drink regardless.
For her to feel like your drinking was due to her sharing with you, is that centering or doing? I'm not saying that that's you, KCMO. I just want to know the difference.
Jay.
Or inserting yourself.
I wouldn't say that. I think that she actually came up here trying to defend me and take
No,
the edge
not right
off
now.
of the
Defending you
situation.
at the time though, to say, well, that you did that because of me. That I've never said anything like that about anything or anybody. So what's the difference? How can you excuse? How do you excuse that?
I probably gave him more reason to drink more.
Exactly. You're making my point exactly. So
Yeah.
how
When you say
is
it like that, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, how is that different than what you have accused me of? And I've never done anything on that.
We can get into that. I'm just trying to get Casey out the way real quick.
You better stop letting these motherfuckers sleep on you like you ain't the goddamn prize. Look at your.
One more question. How far are you driving to a sneaky link?
Oh, I'll.
She make these hoes turn up, they know. When the picture man say pose.
So y'all want me to show up, be on time, and behave?
I'm not doing shit. Don't fuck with me.
I got 21 bullets inside of this clip and I'm ready to unload. I got 21 bullets inside of this clip and I'm ready to unload. I got 21 bullets inside of this clip and I'm ready to unload.
Hey, my guy, Mr. Slim Good. I'm coming on here to wish you a happy birthday from me and the rest of your mods. We hope that you have a beautiful.
On the panel against people because it was already a topic that they had on the back end. And
the other part, it had nothing to do with Top Shelf, so that's why I say that wouldn't even have nothing to do with it.
Correct.
That's why I say it had nothing to do with it. Yeah. And now I will say she's trying to take the blame. It's a little less censoring. She trying to take the blame more so trying to sympathize with the situation. You know what I'm saying? Sympathize with me in this situation. I don't think it's necessarily censoring. I'll give you a couple of different examples of censoring.
So can I ask a question, Slim? I am a little confused. So she just had a random conversation about me being picked on, and because it sounds like I was being picked on. Top Chef is not one of the people that agitate nor come against
it. Had nothing to do with Top Shelf. That's why I say that.
So my question is, how did Top Shelf and because Phenomenal Tide, you said something about her too. Yeah. So what did her phone call do to trigger you?
Her phone call had nothing to do with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I think they both caught a stray. I think they both caught a stray.
Baby, you can't. I'm telling you, KCMO, you gotta, out of all love and respect, you gotta keep saying it because it had nothing to do with you or that phone call.
Yeah, he's got to speak for himself.
Nothing to do with none of that.
Can I just ask
It'd be another person that I had energy for.
I just want to know how much Slim charged for calling Jesus, because I just ran clear across my kitchen when that girl said, when he said he charged for phone call Jesus. I ain't know what. Girl, let me tell you something. That night when Slim called her Whitney Houston, her hair was just flowing and stuff. He didn't know what else to say, Miss Teacher, when she had said that, girl. I was like, he looked at her and say, you Whitney Houston, Lord Jesus. Miss Teacher, I was running all over my kitchen that night. I remember when he had called that girl Whitney Houston Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna Peter little 2 minutes left.
The first time he's called me that several times.
No, that's the first time I ever called you Whitney Houston.
I was laughing because it was funny, even though I was lost while he was doing what he was doing with you and Ty. But when he said, listen here, Whitney Houston, I was like, oh my God, this man done called this woman Whitney Houston.
No, I just want to know, do he be reading tarot cards? Jesus called. What kind of conversation she paying for, Jesus?
Even though y'all like to think that I'll be real with you. You remember when I used to do Are You the Problem and shit, Chastity?
Yeah.
And you had people that would come up there. Yeah, that's what they call me about.
You still do it on the back end?
Yeah, shit. Where you think I'm gonna turn down the money, motherfucker? Trust me with their opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion.
Miss Nitra, let me tell you something. I believe they shut down Charlie Hoochie and told him to come right over here to TikTok Jesus. Y'all ain't know what to do. I still don't. I'm gonna get out, Miss Nitra. This girl that came up here and said, spam for phone calls, Lord. I got to write this shit down.
No, I said I do one-on-one phone calls, and I normally charge her. I didn't charge her that night because she had been heavily supporting me. Sometimes, depending on how heavy you've been supporting me, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Hey, yeah, go on here and give me some money right now." But for people that be reaching out that I don't know like that, and they caught the "Are you the problem" back then? Oh, I used to get them phone calls every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I be taking them phone calls. Yeah, and I'm helping people out, and I done helped a lot of people out. I don't know if they want to say it, but I done helped a whole lot of people out from that shit.
Cabbage and broccoli.
And maybe he was thinking, Top Shelf, the greatest love. Okay, I got to get down. My cousins get mad at me, so I got to go.
Well, this is fun to me. So Slim, is it safe to say after hearing this and stuff, could you say that you said that the phone call had nothing to do with it? Is it safe to say that you just had a little too many drinks and Top kind of caught straight at night?
We ain't gonna blame it on liquor.
I'm
gonna try to keep this as funny and lighthearted as possible. I was
trying to get you some leniency from the juke joke courtroom.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to, cause then it would dismiss what I said that was valid. And across the app, what I said, a lot of people agree with what I was saying that night. So I'm not gonna blame it on liquor. I'm not gonna let that be an excuse. I was coherent. I might have been a little slurring, but I was coherent. I remember the things that I said. The Whitney Houston just came out because I was being funny.
So you don't think that Top Shelf is just like the other supporters? I have a lot of supporters.
So what it boils down to is not the financial support. I was never speaking about money in general. I was saying some of y'all
centering herself, but you
did.
Right.
You
hold on, time out. I said that some of y'all need to know the things that y'all do and keep that to y'allself. Y'all understand what y'all position is in Miss Nitra life, and y'all need to validate yourselves with that instead of always trying to jump in and butt in and validate yourself in every conversation. Prime example, there was a conversation when I said, you don't wear the same crown as Nitra. And she went to, hey, I wear a crown in real life. I'm not talking about you. This had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
What your crown in real life has nothing to do with what I'm talking about on the internet.
Can I say this?
And the only reason she ended up getting in the line of fire is because I said it that night. If you listen to them long clips, I said I set the table and let people fall into the trap. And I called nobody's names at first. And people started speaking up.
Can I say something? My point to say that, because it's my opinion that when you speak oftentimes, what you say across the board is a blanket for everyone. I was just saying, for those of us who are not so submerged in the media, I'm not a content creator. This is not what I do. I support someone who does, who without TikTok can still rise from the ashes. A lot of these folks is at a dead end. But I brought that up because you say it as though no one understands the weight of the world. I was just making it clear that we do understand the weight of the world. It might not be in social media, but there are people on here supporting her that understand the weight of the world. And I don't, and also, who are you to tell me when I can chime in and chime out as much as you chime in? I was offended by that. I don't do that to you. You chime in quite a bit, and that's your business, and I'm good. I have no dog in that fight. But for you to tell me I'm out of pocket for my opinion, I think you don't have permission to do that with me. Mm-hmm. You don't have permission to check me. Period. I'm grown. And I carry my own. Who are you to check me on anything? I was offended. I don't come at you like that. Only thing I might have to say is, you're loud, he's loud. That's the most extreme thing I've ever said. But for you to check me, I feel like you're out of pocket. Out here in the real world, you're out of pocket. You don't have that authority. So that's all I'm saying. But you can say what you want to say. But you can say what you want to say. I have no control over your voice, but that's how I feel about it. And therefore, when I told you how you feel about me is irrelevant to anything in my world. I meant that and I stand on it. So you're wasting your breath talking to me about that, telling me what to do. Don't nobody tell me what to do. Are you kidding me right now? Don't nobody tell me how to move, period. And so, and I don't mean to be aggressive with you. You are a man, I respect men. I don't mean to be aggressive, but I want to emphasize the point. Don't nobody tell me what to do or how to move. And if I'm offending the woman of the hour, she'll let me know and I can fall back because I respect that place. Anything short of that, miss me. That's all I'm saying. So it's a moot point for you to tell me about myself because I don't care what you think. It's not going to change how I move. I'm going to move that same way.
My point exactly it is. Like, you going on a rant right now about stuff. You going on a rant about stuff right now, and my point exactly is you would have never got said anything to if you wouldn't have said nothing.
Let me finish, because I'm going to move that same way after you say what you got to say. So you just talking for nothing when you're talking to me about that. I'm grown. There's nothing you can tell me how to persuade me to do anything different than I would choose to do. That's all I'm saying. So you're wasting your breath, calling me Whitney Houston, call yourself clowning me or whatever. It's a waste of breath. I call a real therapist for assistance, not somebody on TikTok that's drinking. I'm not doing that. So I'm not going to take your advice. Frankly, I don't need it unless it's had something to do with the computer. You know, I would definitely take that. I think you're a brilliant man, extremely intelligent. But you telling me about me? It's a mute point.
And we all ought to thank him. God bless you, y'all. BT, I love you. Peace.
Let 6 footer say something, Slim, before you say something. My Lord.
Okay, first I wanted to say, because I wasn't going to say nothing about something, but then it was like centered towards the fact of saying like, oh, well, he should talk to the women in his life like that. Okay, let me be on something. Slim does not talk to me like that. I don't have those issues, okay? But the reason I wanted to say something was because the way that scenario actually played itself out, if we play it from the beginning, was that Slim was talking in a general statement and was saying something about the weight. He should. Why should he? Who are you? Anyways, it was the weight that Auntie carries, and that's all he was speaking to. When Top Shelf entered the conversation, she made it about herself. It had nothing to do with Auntie when she was speaking. That's how the conversation switched to Top Shelf. He never once said a name if you play it from the beginning. It's all of a sudden as, oh, I do this in real life, I do that in real life. Nobody was talking or downplaying anyone who actually does do those things in your personal life. He was speaking towards the fact of it's too much going on towards her, and we all need to stick together for her, and that's it. It was never to belittle anyone. It was never to take away from someone. But they say, and I'm not trying to take a dig at you, but when they say a hit dog hollers, it's like you're responding as if he spoke to Top Shelf, and never once did he say anyone's name, because even when he started talking, Top Shelf was not even talking. So there was no way where it could have been directed towards Top Shelf when he was speaking. She made it about herself. It was never once mentioned about Top Shelf or Phenomenal. It was the insertion of what they had to say about what he was saying about how we need to come together and stop doing all this bickering on this platform and making everything about ourselves and have Auntie's back because she's trying to get away from everything. Yes, I do know that his mic is loud, but if you listen to his words, never once was it an attack on anyone per se. He said we need to come together. This is just too much. That's all he was saying. And then it turned to Top Shelf when Top Shelf entered the conversation by saying, I this, I that, and never once was anybody ever talking or speaking on Top Shelf or anyone personally.
I got a question.
I don't remember saying I remember saying in the real world, people wear crowns as well. I didn't speak to myself, and it might have applied to myself, but I see the comments. They agree with that scenario, and that's fine too.
I got a question though.
That's fine.
So,
That's fine.
Not allowed to insert
but I can tell you one thing. I don't believe Nitra feels as though I'm trying to divide or take anything away from it. So
what I'm saying, it's never we never said nothing about you. Even now, I didn't. So like you're going to Nitra saying you don't think nobody said
because you just told me I put it on myself. So I'm saying myself who said what I said. I would beg to differ that Nitra doesn't feel that same sentiment.
No, I'm only speaking to that one conversation that you
had.
I
am too. I'm speaking to that as well.
And so that one conversation, when you said I, and you were talking about what you do in the real world, I
made that general. I did not say I. We run it back. I didn't say I.
Because I don't think I have the whole full. In fact, where I started it at is where
I think I generalized it.
Can we
go get it?
Is she not, even if she said she not able to give her
opinion?
We
would like to present Exhibit A.
It's not about her not.
Bro, this ain't even. Hold up, time out. Cause now I'm finna get a little ignorant real quick. Hey, good yellow. Look, bro, if you really want a problem with a nigga, bro, just say that. Stop trying to be a slick in defense of other people. Nah, bro. I'm not finna keep playing with you. I'm not finna keep playing with you. I'm not finna keep playing with you, bro. Because really, the only reason why you mad is because I called you out for that bullshit that you pulled, bro. You're a weird nigga, bro, and you been a weird one.
And any conversation
you weird, bro.
On this panel.
You weird and you picky.
Good Yella, if you listen to what I said,
let's get back on topic, man.
Good Yella, if you listen to what I said, it wasn't about her not being able to have her opinion. Everybody was taking turns.
What made Slim go off
let me finish talking. Let me finish my sentence, sir.
Let her finish.
It was everybody was having a turn speaking their thoughts when it came to Auntie. That's all that was happening. So as turns went on, instead of her responding to what Slim said, she should have rolled. No, I'm not going to say she should have. She's her own grown woman. At the end of the day, it was a wave that was being rolled on the fact of trying to stand by Miss Nitra. That's all.
And 6-footer, I'll give you that. But the way he responded to me, just with that in mind, there's a way to respond to that without disrespect.
Okay, and I will say this.
And I probably could have received it from him if it hadn't come that way. It seemed like he had something holding on to something, and he just regurgitated it all at once.
Can I say this? Earlier that day, he did say something earlier. And even then, earlier, when Miss Nitra was on camera, she was there. You inserted yourself then too about you don't know about the crown that I wear. You said that too earlier that day. So that was the second time you jumped in with him trying to defend Auntie. It was never it was never directed towards you. It was the fact.
So what you guys took away is that because of what I said was that I'm not defending Nitra. Is that what the takeaway is?
No, when you made it about you, and when we were all trying to.
No, don't. Isn't that what most of the people in these boxes do about themselves, or am I just the only one?
Okay, so if everybody is up here,
I'm just asking a question.
No, I'm listen to me carefully. If we are all up here, all 8 boxes is up here trying to feed and pour into Auntie. And then someone jumps in and says, well, I do this and I do that. How does that add to what we're doing?
I don't think I said it like that because that's not how I do it.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Because y'all know, I'm not gonna lie to you. My mind is so bogged. It's a bunch of stuff happening. I just found out that the FOE blogger page is breaking. He over in the box at Shells. And y'all, let me tell y'all this. I know some people still mess with breaking. This is why Slim get the evidence. I want to put this out here in the air. I know some people still mess with breaking. I said I choose not to go in spaces where he is at, respectfully. It's a difference if, like, today I'm on Manners and he pop up there when I'm there. I was there first, didn't see him. But if he is in any of FOE spaces, I'm not going. I'm not. That's my choice. I don't fuck with him. I don't want people to feel guilty about talking to Breaking. If you want to talk to that man, you can. That is your choice. But my choice, and with the disrespect that has been displayed to me, I choose not to fuck with it. And in the midst of it, If I see you moving shady, I won't fuck with you. That's just it. So support and shade are two different S's. Just don't be caught being shady. Report, respect, everything. Go support who you want to support. But you better be careful how you think you're going to handle me and call me friend. That's it. So I'm not mad that Braid King is over at Shells. Okay? I'm a grown-ass woman. So y'all can save me the text messages and the pictures. Now, this is what I be talking about. Don't look for me to befriend a nigga that got my daughter picture up on his fucking page. My daughter don't fuck with him. So, no, she was live. It was in Heartbreaker. Somebody sent me the picture. I'll send it to you, daughter. Yes, I got the picture that he was over there in Shell Box. Shell and them are walking, and that blogger's page is breaking. So let me show you, daughter. Somebody sent it to me. There's Shell, there's her walking people, and there's breaking.
That's
your
today.
Your picture is being used on this FOE bloggers page.
Yeah, he came up in the box under that page. That's why we dropped him. But I don't think he was paying attention at the time.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him because I reposted some of it. I don't know who's behind.
Yeah, no, we didn't know either. He just revealed that it was him on his panel. He came up. We let him up, and then we didn't realize it until he turned his camera on.
Oh, I didn't even see that. See, y'all see?
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention at the time.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention.
So I think that's all petty and childish.
Yeah.
To me, I think I think it's thirsty and it's starting to look stalking. This is what I be telling y'all. So some of this stuff that this younger generation considers entertainment, to a person like me, I'm talking about protective orders and defense. We're not the same. I don't go in their spaces. I don't go up in their boxes. I don't be in their lives. You see these people constantly fucking with me. So all I'm saying is y'all keep up and clock the times that they fucking with me and I'm not fucking with them. Just keep up with it. Please don't focus.
And with my centering, I'm loyal. I will say that. And a supporter.
And I know he's only doing this to cause division. Bray King, I understand people liked him, but let's not get confused with the people that come into your spaces. That man was never in the spaces of the people that support me. And if they can't pay attention to that, I'm sorry. But true supporters would have already been there. Not when they get mad at me, now you're going everywhere my supporters go. So I'm heavy on loyalty. That man was not supporting. He was not in their boxes. But now I'm their biggest threat on the internet. Now you want to be around my people. That's just true. And it's the truth. So everybody got to determine what's real support and what's this bullshit. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. But hey, everybody got their own. But yeah, for real. But it ain't her. I'm going to keep going. That's all I know. I'm going to just keep going. Anyway, Slim, do you have that evidence for us?
Yeah, I got it pulled up right now.
Okay, we're gonna put Slim in a big box so I can get in the lit box and go on Merc. Well, go on Teddy Bear.
Oh shit, I got it unmuted. Damn, how many motherfucking mute buttons I got? Oh, all right.
It wasn't. Because it wasn't. My thing is this though. If I say, how do they know what happened on the cruise? That's just what I'm saying. All that extra, you could have kept up.
Oh man.
But I'm glad
I think we're jumping some from how do you know what's going on the cruise and you wasn't there?
That is wild work that you okay.
That was my point of putting what I put in the thing.
That's what I was thought because
these people know.
Because Scooter wasn't on the cruise, so how do you know?
Scooter or none of them other people
about no Scooter or no
That's what my impression is.
We just came back in the live.
Right.
I'm not
how do they know? And
Lord have mercy.
We not just because we in the same house, they don't mean
I be feeling like I ain't gonna
right there with each other.
I feel like I'm not understanding with the mental, like I'm not understanding how people aren't getting what I'm saying. It's kind of
I think you just
I get what you're saying. No, I know it's different. Like that doesn't know what
I'm in the box right now. It just took a second, you know what I'm saying? So you can see the context of how I came in, feel me?
Got you.
move me. It doesn't move me. That's okay. I ain't got nothing else to say. It doesn't move me. That's fine. Oh, okay, good. So we can go. We ain't got to keep talking. Okay. You then said that. You already said that.
Right.
I love
It's
all
my
parties
turn now. Slim, you can't come up here. I've been waiting.
I'm good.
Yeah,
It's
peace.
my
I can
turn
say
now.
what I want to say, peace. All right, go ahead.
No. Okay.
Y'all common cousins understand. Nitra knew I was dry comedy, and it was all comedy with me and her. You know what I'm saying? When I said, nah, put me in it. Like, I need to know. Y'all don't take that serious. Nitra knows me very well. We done met in person. She knows my dry comedy. She knows everything about me. So y'all don't take that as being so serious. Like, Peaches, look at her face. Look at this. Let it go. Y'all lighten up a little bit. Nitra knows me. If Nitra felt like anything
Her
was
face was
going
like
on,
that before that.
yeah, if she, trust me, I know body languages and I can read behaviors and I can read everything. If I felt like Nitra and me had an issue, Nitra would have called me before now. Trust and believe. Okay, love y'all. I'm gonna sit on mute.
Hey, can I say this though? A lot of y'all got each other's phone numbers.
So does that mean
Why y'all can't have these conversations on the back end? Nobody win when a family feud. Some of y'all actually have access to each other off the internet.
I can't be family with nobody who thinking negative of me, bro.
I feel you, but at the exact same time, if y'all have,
I don't got them folks.
Dub.
I'm saying, listen.
If y'all
I
have
don't have
access to each other,
I don't have access to them. They don't got access to me.
You might not, but I'm pretty sure Glam do. If Glam got access to them people.
Fuck them folks. You don't want to ask Glam shit. I'm so sick of fake ass bitches. Fuck them folks.
Straight up. I mean that.
Dead ass. And I'm sorry, Auntie, but fuck them folks.
Real talk, cause you ain't gonna accuse me of something. Cause if I wanted to be a dirty nigga,
why do you have to apologize?
I'm not gonna be accused of being a dirty nigga. I'm not gonna be accused of being a dirty nigga.
Why do you have to apologize for that?
I'm not gonna accuse. I'm not gonna. Wait. I'm not gonna be
if you don't fuck with somebody. It's not a big deal.
And I ain't being a dirty nigga. I don't like.
But it's not a big deal if you don't fuck with somebody. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You don't have to apologize for it.
You ain't my kind of way.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
My Lord.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. It's okay.
No, it's not. Especially somebody who ain't beneficial to me anyway.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're the ones that's hollering and hooping about it. It's okay.
I'm not hooping.
You've already said it. You don't fuck with me. And case closed. Now what? Like, come on now, let's move along.
We start handling the private disputes that we got access to each other on the back end.
We ain't got access.
Maybe not
Exactly.
no more,
That's
bro.
why I'm not understanding why it's a big deal. We don't even talk on the back end.
Before it's a misunderstanding, before it's a public misunderstanding, can we try and resolve shit on the back end though? And the reason why I say that, because y'all don't be getting it. I don't know if y'all see it. This shit gonna be content for some more people. And the whole time,
man, we've been feeding families all month, man. No worries, man.
I feel you, but y'all, you saying no worries,
man. It's okay.
You saying no worries, brother. And you know I fuck with you tough, bro. But this just real shit. You saying family dispute, know what I'm saying, and all of this shit. But at the end of the day, bro, when they recap this shit, when they recap this shit, they gon' attach that shit to Nitra.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be about y'all.
That's unfortunate because I was talking in the chat, and that's what I'm trying to like. I was talking in the chat. I don't get up on panels and have to holler and scream. I don't need to do that. I can have a conversation in this chat, or I cannot. It doesn't make me a difference. But if you decide that you want to come on a panel and say, "Oh, bright eye, da 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 da," I'm going to respond like that. That's what are you talking about? I'm going to respond. It could have simply been, "Hey, don't play on my top." In the comments, and you could have simply said, "I'm not playing," or whatever. I don't give a fuck. whatever you could have said, whatever it was, it could have been
exactly
in the chat.
what I said. You can
But
keep
some
going with
people
your
prefer, to be on the stage.
Right.
Some
Y'all be
people like to be on
overusing your
stage
term.
and make a grand situation of things.
about you. So again,
It's repetitive. Some people I like glam, like to get on panels and make their feelings known
And then
for
the
the
girl
world.
just said they was talking about it on LT panel.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're not getting, girl. It's going over your head. I don't give a fuck about who was saying it. That's what you're not understanding.
Yeah, it's going on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it is, and that's okay. That's okay. But what I'm stating, which I was actually conversing with Slim about this. What I was stating is, I don't have a problem, Slim, with I don't like to be up here having to do all of this in front of a whole lot of people. Most people that know me, that actually know me, that I converse with on the back end, this is not me at all. But what it is somebody who gets up every time that they feel like there's a problem and want to be loud about it. So I have to. For me, I'm going to respond if my name is called. And that's the only time I get up on this panel and I give this type of energy. That's the only time. This is not a regular thing for me. So if people want to take this, clip it, recap it, and all of that, it is what it is. But they're not going to get any energy off of me. I don't jump from panel to panel. Okay? I don't clear nothing up. Yeah, so it's not going to have any longevity on my end.
I hear y'all, but I really need y'all that's close as fuck to Auntie to please start handling y'all business a little bit better. When it's infighting within the family, feel me? If y'all only got a mutual
family, bro, I'm letting you know I'm not no kin to her.
Alright, bro, but when it's infighting within, let's just say this, like I was saying earlier, the brain. When it's infighting within the brain, goddamn, can y'all like at least reach out to her to mediate this shit instead of it being up here on Front Street? Cause then when she fighting for a couple of weeks on Front Street, all y'all gonna unite and go against the motherfucker that's fighting, but they fighting behind y'all.
But you know what, Slim? We're actually like you're the one talking about it. If you're not aware of that, you're continuing the conversation.
Hey, this is just for future references, not necessarily for this right here.
Hey, send me that thing, Kelsey. That thing looked good. Let us see it. No, we can't see it again. No, you can't show it on here. Y'all gotta drop it in. That thing fire though. I ain't gonna cap. I want a red one like that.
Nope. All I can say is, Nitra, take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm breathing.
There you go. That's it. That's all. And we're going to move right forward from this. Let that choo-choo train keep moving.